Hello everyone, welcome to the session on number system. Today we will learn about the members involved in the number system family. So first let us start with number system is broadly divided into two. One is real numbers and the other is imaginary numbers. What are these real numbers? In simple words, we can say that the numbers that can be represented on the number line are called as real numbers. And the imaginary numbers are the numbers that can't be represented on the number line. And these real numbers are again divided into two categories. One is rational numbers and the other is irrational numbers. What are these rational numbers? The numbers that can be written in the form of P by Q. And irrational numbers are the numbers that cannot be written in the form of P by Q. So examples we can take root 2 is irrational, pi is irrational, etc. And these rational numbers are again classified into two. One is terminating and the other is non-terminating. So what are these terminating and non-terminating? We can say that the rational number which can be written in the form of P by Q, where the denominator Q is not equal to 0, the condition we already know, and can be expressed in the form of 2 power n into 5 power n. Whereas non-terminating recurring decimals can be written in the form of P by Q, where Q is not in the form of 2 power n and 5 power n. That means the denominator cannot be expressed in the form of 2 power n into 5 power n, or it doesn't have the form, we can say. And these rational numbers, that is again terminating decimals, can be divided into integers. So the rational numbers, again we have two categories. One is integers and the other are non-integers. We know that integers are positive numbers, negative numbers, including 0. And what are these non-integers? If we see, the fractions come under the non-integers and decimals come under non-integers. So what are these decimals? Again, we know that decimal form is simple example. 3.6 is a decimal. 3.6 bar is also a decimal. Right? So these are the different forms related to the rational numbers. And now we will see a little more about the irrational numbers, because in our chapter number system we'll be focusing on irrational numbers also. So what are these irrational numbers? So we can call them as surds. What is a surd? Surds are the square roots of numbers that cannot be simplified into a whole number or a rational number. Once again, what are surds? Surds are the square roots of numbers which cannot be simplified into a whole or rational number. Example, a simple example, root 2. We can't write root 2 as a whole number or a rational number, that we know. But how to simplify the sums related to the surds? We need to follow some rules. Like root A into B is equal to root A into root B. And one specific law which will be, or rule which we'll be using in this chapter, that is for rationalizing. If a number is given in this form, then how to rationalize it? Rationalize is nothing but to make the denominator of a number free from a irrational number. For example, root n in this is an irrational number. So how to make the denominator free from this irrational number, which is in the form of root n? So we need to multiply a minus b root n and a minus b root n. Multiply and divide by the number with the opposite sign. So if here plus, we need to multiply and divide by minus. So one more rule, root of a by b can be written as root a by root b, or root a into root a can be taken as a. So these are the simple rules which will be applying in simplifying the sums in this chapter. Thank you.